What's going on, fellas? This is Vince at Modern Man Lifestyle coming to you with another video. So, in my last video, I talked about the importance of prompts in your online dating profiles, whether that's Bumble or Hinge or even Tinder, and the importance of being very focused on standing out from the crowd. Today, what I want to talk about is the pictures. Now, I would say importance is probably 70 or 80% importance on pictures, 10-20% on prompts. So, getting your pictures right is absolutely vital. Now, you will have pictures, whether it's on Instagram, it's on Facebook, whatever. There's a couple that I'm going to say that I want you to remove right now if you have them. Selfies that you've taken, whether it's just holding the camera in front of you or whether it's you and a friend selfies, I would remove all of those from your profile. Any selfies in the mirror, any pictures where it's not clear which one you are, so it might be a cool group photo, but who knows which one you are. I'd also remove pictures that are like 5 to 10 years old that aren't representative of who you are now, whether it's looks, so on. So when you get down to it, you're going to have 6 photos. It's really important that those first 2 photos are only of you and they're good photos. So it's very clear. Like, truthfully, for myself, I was swiping through the other day, and like, if a girl's not hot on her first picture, I barely give them a second. I'll maybe check the second one just to be absolutely clear. But then I will swipe left if they're not attractive to me. So you got to think that women are also going to be doing that. One thing I hate about girls is they'll have like a group of 4 girls in their first picture, a group of couple of girls in the second picture. I have no idea which girl that is, and therefore, I'm losing interest straight away. That's the world we live in. We're a fast food, instant gratification generation, but you have to, you can't change the game. You can only play the rules of the game. So the first 2 photos, they have to be of you. They have to be good photos, ideally on your own. How would I get these photos? What I'd recommend is I would get one of your friends who has a camera or a friend who has a good smartphone, and I would go to a nice place where you live. For example, at the bottom of a nice hill or mountain where you live, in a nice street, maybe a cobbled street with good scenery, at the beach, whatever it might be, and take a range of different clothes. So take a couple of different t-shirts, a couple of jumpers, jeans, maybe a hat, scarf, depending on what time of year it is, and basically just get your friend to take hundreds of photos. Now, you might feel a bit awkward, but don't. It's literally your online dating profile is your real estate. It's your dating real estate. If if you were going to go and view a house and the grass wasn't cut and the place looked terrible, you wouldn't even go inside the door. You would not ever even consider buying that home. So think of your dating profile like that. If your dating profile, your pictures are fuzzy, your pictures are unclear, they're not good, they're out of date, these girls are never going to even have a conversation with you, let alone go on a date with you. So think of it like that. It's your dating profile is your dating real estate. So first 2 photos you've got, then the next couple of photos. What I would go for is either your third or your fourth photo, I would have a group of you and friends. Not 15 to 20 friends, I'm talking you and 2 or 3 or 4 others. Ideally girls, ideally attractive girls if you have friends that are attractive or you have pictures. I myself have a photo from a few years back where I was in a really cool nightclub with 2 male friends, 2 girlfriends, and we're just all smiling, looking, having a good time. Both girls are quite attractive. And what that does is it just builds a bit of a picture of, yeah, I've got good friends, I've got a good social network, I hang around with fun, attractive people. That's really important as well to influence your overall standing and status to a girl. The next 3 pictures you can be a bit more creative with. I've got one photo where I'm in a flamingo. It's like a giant inflatable flamingo, and I'm literally like, I'm just in my shorts and I'm kind of riding it like it's a wild animal. That gets a lot of comments. I've got another photo that's quite posy. It's of me like looking into the distance with like really good scenery in the background. That really worked. And actually, a friend of mine with a good camera, he took a lot of photos for me. And look, they might take 100 photos and 3 of them are good, but that's still 3 better photos than you already have right now. So it's really important. And then the last one, the last year or so, I've been really hitting the gym hard. So one of it's me with my top off at the beach. I'm with a couple of other friends. So it's not like I'm standing there tense and posing. I'm coming out of the ocean with a few mates. We've all got our tops off, but obviously I've been working out. I had a decent tan. so it looks really good and not too contrived. So the reason I'm telling you this, fellas, is that when I first did online dating, I had terrible pictures. They were unclear. They were out of date. They had made no sense. They made me look good. And obviously, I wasn't getting as many matches or as many conversations as I like. The main thing is you want as many good pictures as possible so that you get as many matches. As many matches you can means as many conversations as you can, which ultimately leads to dates. The real reason we're online dating is not for attention. We're not girls. We don't thrive from attention. We thrive on focus and purpose and getting somewhere. The reason I'm on online dating is because I want to meet girls in person, whether that's dating, leading to sex, leading to relationships, whatever it is. I'm not looking for just attention and then following Instagram. I'm not interested in that. So the important thing for you guys is to really max out those. The last thing I'll tell you is, and this is a really good tip I got from Lloyd over at the Single Guy channel. He's a really good guy, Lloyd. Check him out on YouTube. There is a website called Photo Feeler. I'll put it in the description below. And essentially what you can do is you can upload dating profile pictures, and you can get the opposite sex. You can get girls of a certain age, let's say 18 to 35, to rank your photos based on how good you look. What that is good for is really just like, you might think, oh, that photo's great, but these people, they don't know you, so they're not gonna lie to you. They're gonna be brutally honest, and they're gonna rate your photos. What you can do is you can pay to get your photos rated, or you can do it for free. You just have to rate other people's profiles, and you get what's called karma, which you can then use to get other people to rate yours. For me, it was really helpful. I had a couple of really good photos, but I was like, are they good? I put them on Photo Feeler, and I got really good rankings. It's out of 10, and I thought, okay, sweet. I mean, these are, I think, 40 odd girls from I don't know where, all over the world, between 18 and 35, ranked these at this point. What that means is, once you've got those photos your friends taken for you, you've got a whole range. You can start putting them on Photo Feeler and start to get back some valuable data from females. Once you've done that, you pick maybe the top 3 or 4 photos that you've put on there. For Photo Feeler, don't put on group photos. Put on those the first and second photo you're going to put in your dating app, which is yourself in a good way, in a good scenery, in a good light. That's the most important ones you want to get. If they're funny or funky or in a group, don't put them on Photo Feeler. They are just like your auxiliary photos within the profile. So I'll put that in the bottom, fellas, so you can check that out. But the main thing to take away from today is, remember that your dating profile is your dating real estate, and you have to have the best photos of yourself possible to open those doors and give you those opportunities. Anyway, fellas, it is a effing minging day where I am right now. I'm going to hightail it out of here. Thanks for joining again, and we'll see you in the next video.